election of 1903 saw the second federal election in Australian history. Alfred Deakin was attempting to get re-elected as Prime Minister. Wait, where's Edmund Barton? Well, our first Prime Minister decided to retire from politics and joined the newly formed High Court of Australia, and left the position of Prime Minister to his Attorney General Alfred Deakin. In an attempt to catch his opponents off guard, Deakin called an early election for Saturday the 16th of December. He also wanted to take advantage of the Commonwealth Franchise Act of 1902, which gave women the right to vote nationwide, as well as run for Parliament. His opponent for this new election were pretty much the same from the previous election, with George Reid still in control as the head of the Free Trade Party. The Labour Party had now united into a singular federal party with their leader, Chris Watson, and were keen to increase their presence in the Parliament. The only other party of note to mention was the Tasmanian Review Tariff Party, which was originally part of the Free Trade Party before Federation, when they were called the Tariff Review Party, and they decided to run against the Free Trade Party in Tasmania. South Australia and Tasmania had finally got their act together and drew up electoral boundaries, so technically there were no incumbents racing in those races, as all previous members had to now run for the new seats they had never sat in. The Protectionists had been a relatively successful government, putting in and enforcing the White Australian policy to keep Asians out of Australia. They also made several Labour reforms to the Labour members supporting their government. Barton himself had drawn criticism from Liberals for taking a relaxed attitude to his politics, but since he wasn't running in this election, it wasn't going to be considered a factor. The Protectionists, on their part, had backed away even further from the no tariffs policy, kind of abandoning the free trade part of their philosophy. And Labour, for their part, was experiencing more popularity due to their presence in government, as well as Labour reforms, which were popular with the working class. And the winner was Alfred Deakin and the Protectionists. However, they had lost seats, down to 26 from their original 31. This was also seen in a 7% swing against them in the popular vote, down to 29.7. The Free Trade Party, on the other hand, saw a loss of 4 seats, despite a gain of 4.3% in the popular vote. The biggest winner, however, was the Labour Party, which gained 7 seats, the only major party to do so. Along with this, they doubled their popular vote from 15% to 30%. This left Parliament in a state where all 3 of the major parties found themselves with roughly a third of the seats each, and would turn out to be very problematic in the future. The Tasmanian Review Tariff Party also secured a single seat, although they would end up merging with the Free Trade Party almost immediately. Come back next time for the election of 1906.